Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here in Coach's Corner NYC live on YouTube and live from the RBC Sports Complex here in Rockville Center on the campus of Malloy University. Zach Wilson here and bringing you the semifinal round of the UPSL North American Premier Semifinals. It's the playoffs, and Oyster Bay United Football Club is ready for action. They'll be taking on the 4 seed New Jersey Alliance Football Club, coming in with a 7-3-2 record, coming off the quarterfinal win against New York Bravehearts Soccer Club, 3-1, 2 of their 3 goals coming from Malik Stewart and the other coming from Felipe G. Lucas. Off for Oyster Bay United, a great season for them, and they bring it into playoff mode here, taking on New Jersey Alliance. Yet for the second time this season. The last time these two teams met over in Central Islip at the Sousa Sports Complex back on September 24th, that game turned tied. A goal from each side. For Oyster Bay, they had Simon Peter Amupa, and for New Jersey, they had Mike Fellow in the last few minutes of the game sparking some extracurricular activity. But we'll see whether or not that comes here again, because obviously it's going to be more than a tie that's going to determine this game. Tie is not going to cut it this time, especially in the playoffs. It's been a great season, especially for Oyster Bay United FC, a very young team still, just their second season in existence, and yet they have really turned heads here in their own conference this season. 10-0-2. They have yet to start this season. They have been playing their hearts out, and they got a lot of experience from their coaching staff, especially their leading scorer in Junior Rosario, one of the standout players in the conference with 24 goals. They also have Lano de Zelaya, who has been just a little shorter than him in that regard. He's got half the goals that Rosario does as well. And the next best player up in the goal category is Simon Peter Omupa. For Oyster Bay, they're led by Jose Akeche, and Asman and Jean-Pierre Espejo. For New Jersey Alliance, their leading scorer Mike Bello, who had that game-showing goal to force a draw the last time these two teams met. They're being led by their coaches in Robert Front and Matthew Farrell. We have those are Edgar Guardia and Adam Hall. So both sides ready, looking to advance to the championship rounds of the American Premier League playoffs. They'll be facing off against the winner of Queensboro FC II and Philadelphia Union UDS. Both those teams currently in action right now. We'll get you an update on that, so that way you'll know which one of these teams will be playing at the Wild Rose. And we are underway in the RBC Sports Complex, guaranteed you to bring as much fun as possible. It starts off with Oyster Bay working the ball from their own end. You see a plethora of players looking to work on the conservative approach. Good booter that goes to the other side, getting chased down for the ball. and out of bounds. Oyster Bay in their yellow, but for New Jersey Alliance, showing shades of blue. So here along Peninsula Boulevard and near the Southern State Parkway, the south side of Long Island. Oyster Bay will work on an offensive approach. Near disruption right there, New Jersey is trying to play a little aggressive. Defense to show. Here they are taking the other way, making a transition over to offense. I have a chance for a breakaway, but it gets stalled. Good reaction right there, and now it's a quick send off to the other way, heading out of bounds. It's right near New Jersey's kicker and Josh Schaefer. It's a satellite going towards his team's right. Okay, go back to there with him. First one to receive over here, Shazino. There's Shazino now. He's got some other options. We'll see if he pushes it the other way. He's got some pressure up in his face. That kick goes sky high. More bounces being granted. A little more contact. Scale out of bounds. Right there in the approach where we see Oyster Bay trying to force the ball to stay on the New Jersey side of the field here in these first few minutes. Trying to be aggressive right from the start. You can see the defense for New Jersey trying to be able to attack. Now they're dealing out their opportunity. But it's taken away by the offside. They're close right there for Oyster Bay as the leaves from the trees begins to fall with the light shining here. Actually, Ruiz. Really close to trying to keep that ball along the corner, but the offside weighs him off. There's a little threat shown right there. But Schaefer able to maintain some discipline. Now here's Ruiz again. Trying to send it over to the middle, but it gets deflected. Oyster Bay was looking for a call. It looked like the ball may have went out of bounds and there may have been a hand pass. Oh, that's Sirius headball right there. Wow, run forced by Miller Summit. Here it is again. No chance right there as the foul's called against Oyster Bay. So free kick here for New Jersey. Well, already you see that Oyster Bay is trying to get some opportunities, but just haven't been able to get those connections down yet. Not to mention that there are a couple of calls that have been going against them. So our first free kick of the night. We'll see how New Jersey uses it. They're right near the circle. Good kick heading towards the net. Spots there once again to play head ball. Uses his head for the second time. 4 ways to 1. That's then over here's a real big chase for the ball. That pitch is being worked with by New Jersey. Fast action right there. The good placement of the ball by Schaefer once again. Him by mistake. Oyster Bay ready to respond to the pass. And a whistle that goes against New Jersey. Jersey close to trying to pull threat. But Oyster Bay's defense, along with their goalie, they're able to remain under attack. And it's down right here. Still scoreless. Now Oyster Bay trying to hold on to control, trying to make a little transition. Top-notch season for this Oyster Bay team. Again, talking about how it's just their second season in this business. They've proven themselves to be quite an elite team. I like to think about what they're capable of being part of a national playoff working their way to the national finals of the UPSL. Trying to advance to the round of 32. take place next Saturday. Oh! And here's a slippy side. Trying to get to the middle that gets deflected out of bounds. And also the 2-out first corner kick for Oyster Bay tonight. Good pressure shown by Oyster Bay. Of course, New Jersey would have to make a step like that. Just go a goal win immediately. Corner takes it 12 Oyster Bay this season. Let's see if they can do the capital. Delwin Hernandez now at the far corner. They need to try and punch in the first goal of this game. Taking his time, right towards the middle. There's a collision right there, forces the ball out of the box. And the last kick that sends the ball out of bounds and right near us. Well, that's pretty much how it goes without saying. Schaefer almost lost the chance to try and keep this game close. But again, just getting enough of touching the ball and all of his defenders being able to play their parts and see how they keep it close. Now Oyster Bay back to work. Goes into the box, shot that goes left. Taking a little bit of a pause right there as they do manage to show another close play and trying to score first. That was the leading scorer, Junior Rivera, who was just about as close as he could. 25th on the season, and was put Oyster Bay ahead. First time we see him get that. Of course, somebody else that's in the lead. He has the close opportunity as well. Matthews on us! He could keep him tied up at one. Towards the net. Go! Regáñelo. ¡Suelo! Next one. Send it back over to Oyster Bay as the ball went out of bounds. Still scoreless between Oyster Bay and New Jersey. Next kick over the other way. That ball just misses out. Play Giorgini. Ball's inside the middle of the box, but more New Jersey there. And here's a toss inside. That's a great move, and Schaefer forces it down, trying to keep the ball out of play, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Oyster Bay with backpedal, and that's a foul. A little too much contact calls right there. That was just A little too much, a little too late, in my opinion. Ball along the sideline once more. Here's a slowdown. Rockville Center playing host here to the semifinal round of the UPSL Premier American Division playoffs. The field already saw action today, believe it or not, in college men's soccer. It was an ECC championship game between the Malloy Lions and the Mercy Mavericks. Mercy defeated Malloy in penalty kicks. That's probably going to be the only way that this game will end tonight, if it comes down to the situation where both sides can't find a way to finish it before regulation or those overtimes are over. Look at that ref just jumping up the air. Just trying to stay away from the ball. Sometimes that can be hard to pull off. Now New Jersey will work on a transition. Smart control from Malik Stewart. Malik Stewart, who had one of those goals back in the quarterfinal round against New York Bravehearts. There's more contact. They don't call it, but allows Rosero to send the ball the other way. It can give them a breakthrough, but the flag is waved, and they're going to wave that off for the offside. Meanwhile, along with that, one of the Oyster Bay players is down. Looks like he got shot to the face. That doesn't look pretty at all.
If I stop streaming,
taking a little time, just trying to regain his composure. So again, that goal we just saw before by Sebastian Ruiz got waved off by the offside. We saw that flag be raised by one of the refs during that transition over to the other side. Still no score between Oyster Bay and New Jersey. An epic battle last time these two teams met. It was over in Central Iceland. That game went into a draw after a late goal by Mike Bello. See if we get any more action out of him tonight. But a huge factor to prevent New Jersey from going down with a tie, or a loss rather. But in any case, New Jersey comes in with a 7-2-3 record on the season. It's a little swoop in. Ball still remains on the other side of the field. That ball just missing multiple players. New Jersey will work it from their own end, looking how they're going to make the transition over to offense. Oyster Bay with a little more control on the other side. And now here's a breakthrough. Flag is waved off. Here's a shot over the crossbar. Go ahead, goal stopped. And that was just a missed opportunity right there that keeps this game scoreless. My goodness. Well, I do soccer games today and throwing the pass, and now here's one. There's a shot off of Schaefer's hand, and he regains control. So a close opportunity for both sides to try and punch in the first goal of the game, but neither can get past the goalie or much less any part of the net. Amazing to see how you already feel like that's where this high energy is starting to kick in. Now here's a breakthrough inside. This could be a chance for Ruiz. In the middle, Rosero have his chance to put Oyster Bay ahead. We'll see if Oyster Bay can try and work on what is looking like their second corner kick of the night. Towards the middle, there it finds New Jersey. Here's a shot over the crossbar again. Junior Rosero had a better chance this time. In a long distance, the curve that it went, it just couldn't go below the crossbar enough to get past Schaefer and inside the net. In the 16th minute of action, we are still scoreless. You can really feel that this is a playoff game now where we see close calls and how you can really start to build up the energy. Now this is New Jersey starting to show threat again. Aggression showing right there, a lot of contact, and New Jersey keeps it inside. Stewart getting it towards the middle. Oh, and a loose one right there and sends it the other way. New Jersey is not letting it go into their own end. Well, they will, but just so they can rebound. Marlon Preciado, who was responsible for missing the opportunity to receive that pass from Stewart. So they'll have to just once again start from scratch. Here's Stewart again. Got that ball taken away from him. Good defense. Oh, look at this guy getting all shifty right there. Quite a moving threat that he puts up. That's none other than Matthew Carrio. Ball goes sky high. Lands right on the ground, misses Rosero. Kept in play, but right back to Carrio. Now towards the middle it goes. Feed inside. Takes a shot and misses it wide left. Another shot. Looks like a corner kick once more for Oyster Bay coming up. And Sebastian Ruiz is just short once again. One of the attackers trying to get loose and challenge Schaefer. Him, Rosero, and Joseph Holland. Holland, who's wearing number 24. And here's one that goes way on the other side. Looks to be a little more up kick than that was presumed to be. It's been 18 minutes since this game started, and we still have yet to pick up any goals. Oyster Bay showing some threats. New Jersey's just showing about the same thing. It seems like Oyster Bay has had a few more shots, and these shots have been incredibly close for both sides. You can really see how both sides are tailing each other. Now New Jersey gets the transition to the other side. Stewart pats it down. Yeah, no, look over right near the end line. Kept in bounds. It's a boat with a great kick the other way. Here's a good chase down. He had Stewart to face. Goes right to the middle and to midfield. Well, a lot more guys getting hounded, and there's a foul. Oyster Bay draws that one up. And that was Selwyn Hernandez. So now along the sideline, the far side, it goes. Oyster Bay with another chance to work. Gets over the middle. A shot that goes way over the crossbar and out of the park. Just another missed opportunity for Oyster Bay to try and cash it in. Ruiz. Took a little more air on that one than he anticipated. So it looks like we've been seeing this same story here for about 20 minutes. Well, Oyster Bay has some chances, and when they're unable to get there, you usually see New Jersey just trying to break it in. It's like it goes New Jersey working from their own end. It transitions over to the other side. Oyster Bay does its work, and then they try to work from the other side. Quite an interesting loop we have here at Rockville Center. But will it break? It could break right here. Here's Rosero with a shot, and Schaefer knew from the start that he was going to miss it. Another close one right there, Rosero. He's been showing why he has been playing his role as the leading goal scorer on the team this season with 24. Counted for 24 of the 59 goals that Oyster Bay has put up in the 12 games they have played this season, giving him a 10-0-2 record. You see, he's not afraid to take a risk. He can be close at times, but in a game like this, you really need to be focused. Now New Jersey takes it the other way. It's right from Malik Stewart. A shot that gets deflected right from the start. Good defense. And there's a lot more of the ball being hounded at. And that was a close miss right there. But the goalie just lets it go out of play. And that's Kevin Shannon, who is tonight's starting goalie for Oyster Bay. So it's double S we got going on here in front of the net tonight. Shannon for Oyster Bay and Schaefer. As this ball heads the other way. No flag yet. They're not going to put it up as an offside. Holland was close. But Schaefer was able to pick that ball up. Now here's Stewart. Messed up the pass. New Jersey was still able to work on a little control. Now Adam Garner will look to throw. He's stopped by the whistle and looks like he may have to do it again. Garner seems to be a little frustrated. Really want to try and get to action as soon as he can. Garner really not that big on goalies this season. On goals, rather. As he had to pick up any. Still waiting to see whether or not Mike Bell may get a chance. Oh, a little tip right there. Holland doing his job once more. Able to disrupt the sequence that New Jersey was trying to work on. Now in the 23rd minute, and still scoreless here in the semifinal round of the UPSL Premier American Division playoffs. Again, we have Queensboro FC the second and Philadelphia Union UDS in action right now. The winner of that one will head to the championship round of the playoffs and will take on the winner of this. We already saw a tie back on September 24th over in Central Islip when these two teams went down to the wire and neither side could pick up a win. But there will be a winner when one leads tonight. The question is, how will it be pulled off? Regulation, in overtime, or if it's going to be coming down to penalty kicks? Whatever the case is, we may be in for one heck of a game as that ball lands right over to Shannon. Let's mention that this is a nice night we have here. Maybe early November, but the weather is fantastic, especially for an evening. We are in the 60s, and I don't even need my big coat to stay warm, at least not yet. Not to mention the fact we may be on the south end of Long Island, maybe near the ocean, but it doesn't really matter. So here's Stewart. That's footwork. Disrupted once again. You can tell by the fans of Oyster Bay that they're liking that their defense has been playing its role so far, hoping that the offense will make a transition. And right there, it was number 13, Dylan Woods, who was responsible for breaking up Stewart's concentration. Lee Stewart is also a big player. Okay, we all keep it track on whether or not Mike Bell may have his opportunity. Mike Bell, who does lead the team with 13 goals. Oyster Bay trying to break it in, but it's kicked the other way. It's spiraling out of bounds. Mike Bell, number 9. So he is out there on the offensive end of the field. And there he is now drawing the foul against the boat. It's a few extra whistles. Won't be a yellow card. Contact almost looks pretty close to it being the case, but they'll give Oyster Bay the benefit of the doubt and just let it be a free kick with nobody getting a warning. Free kick will happen right from the midfield. Here's a nice kick. A little double contact. Good read by Oyster Bay. Oh, and there's no foul called. And now they will. They call a late whistle as one of the Oyster Bay players who was responsible for drawing that up goes down. He was pretty much flying in the air. And he falls down hard. Looks like he still needs some help to get up. Took a pretty serious fall. It looks like he's about to get some help. Doesn't seem to be any training staff that's going to be able that needs to aid him yet. Be able to get back up on his feet. What a trooper he is right there for being able to play strong. Speaking of strong, here's one that gets right towards the middle. And a good disruption by Apodonia. Now New Jersey Alliance in play. That one was meant for Bello, but Oyster Bay does its job too in response. Near collision of the ball, a lot more looking at. Bello heads it right over to Shoot. That one's spiraling right over to Shannon, and he sets his hands on it. Oyster Bay fans loving that one too, keeping that ball away from Preciado. Semi-final round still scoreless here. We've now entered minute number 28. And it's another chase for the ball. Tip over! He scores! Oyster Bay leads it! Sebastian Ruiz lays it down, gets it over Schaefer, had enough room. Going a little sky high in the air, but that was more than enough. My mistake, actually. It was Junior Rosero that made that goal. I mean, who else but this guy who has been one of the standout players in the conference? His 25th goal of the season, and now Oyster Bay has a 1-0 lead just almost a half hour into this contest. You can see how Rosero had a defender close to him and really just trying to put up a little pressure. But Rosero, we talked before, he likes facing that type of pressure. He is one to take a lot of opportunities every now and then. And so this goes to show you, for a player like Rosero, his progress is impeccable. Goes to a hand pass. Really stopped play right there, but lets Oyster Bay play on. As that ball sent to the other side, and Schaefer will pick this one up, no problem this time, to play a wall. It was just a really quick transition we saw for Oyster Bay from their defense to their offense. They put a lot of trust in Rosero. They see how sometimes he can maybe go one-on-one with the defender, and then it comes down to whether or not he can match up with the goalie in that situation. Rosero's got a lot of power in his body to work on. His speed is great. Is good? It just really shows that his strength has got what it takes as that ball sails out of bounds. Gardner thought that ball went off of Ruiz. New Jersey will try. Now down 1-0. Same thing that happened to them back in September. Only this time, it's Rosero that's responsible for picking up a goal. A high-energy game like this, there should be no doubt that Rosero comes through in clutch moments like this. Just ahead of one of the New Jersey players. Now bounds it goes again. Rosero just letting it go out. And you see him right there just playing a little patience too. Doesn't have to go that quick. Unlike that guy right there for New Jersey. Oldy Coabio. Kick stays in, heading towards Rosero. Now here he is, just backpedaling it. Allows his team to settle in. Look to try and break it inside further, trying to add another one. Towards the middle, and out of bounds it goes. Looks like it does get deflected though by New Jersey, so another corner kick coming up here for Oyster Bay. In the 31st minute of action, Oyster Bay leading New Jersey 1-0 in the semifinal round. Junior Rosero picking up that go-ahead goal. So a few corner kick opportunities already from this Oyster Bay squad. It's given them the opportunity to get a lot more shots down recently. Oyster Bay's defense has also been able to stay on its toes, recognizing how the shots are being made. What they saw the last time they faced off against New Jersey, and this of course is not the same field that they faced against them the last time. September 24th, when they hosted them over in Central Islip, the Sousa Sports Complex. No contact, yet one of the players for Oyster Bay appears to be down. Maybe from some contact that he had just a short while ago that may be starting to ache him now. It looks like they are going to need some assistance to help them out. Just saw a little something before, an injury from one of the players of Oyster Bay, which did need some assistance before. That was Delwin Hernandez. He was down for a few seconds. It looks like this is him again. After that hard shot he took a short while ago, looks like this is one that's really going to have to bring up some help. So it seems like with that we might be coming in for our first substitution of this game. We'll see whether or not that will be the case. It does get some help. Does not appear to be too much depth for Oyster Bay tonight, but it doesn't really stop them from being a great team. They've got a lot to show for it, as that kick will be sailed right over towards Schaefer again. Trying to do what he can to make up for that goal he allowed to Rivera. Here's another swoop in. Look how shifty this guy gets. Unfortunately, it lands right over to Boadio. Now in the 34th minute. Maybe approaching halftime here at Rockville Center. Malik Stewart towards the middle, and a headshot for a goal! Tied up by Marlon Preciado. That connection looks doable. Good strong arm play right there. You get the little assistance down. The end result, you're able to go 2-1 with the goal, it would seem. Preciado finding himself with his first goal of the season. He finally does it here in the semifinal round of the playoffs. And now New Jersey ties this up, and now they may be looking to take the lead. Not done with it. A missed one right there as that ball nearly goes out of bounds. They shrug it off. This is another ball game here. This one looks like things starting to go Oyster Bay's way, both sides with a goal here in this first half. The back pedal makes it a sky-high kick right near midfield. A lot more contact, and Rosero trying to track that ball down, but he loses focus, and they're going to call a foul against Rosero after he stepped on one New Jersey players. And that guy is still down. And that's Coadio again. Coadio. Yeah, I think Rosero may have had his foot stepped on where Coadio is placing his arms, his hands on. Yeah, having yourself get stepped on, it's just not a comfortable feeling. give free kick here for New Jersey. It goes over Gardner's head out of bounds. So let's right to midfield. Calling for somebody to be open in some way. New Jersey looks like they're starting to gain some control here after giving up that goal. That ball will go out of bounds off of Ruiz. Ruiz, maybe a little bit of a complaint right there. Just maybe he wasn't sure whether or not that ball definitely sailed out of bounds before there may have been some contact. But Zero showed a little threat, forcing New Jersey to backpedal into their own end. In the 37th minute, as we head into minute number 38, score is tied here between Oyster Bay and New Jersey. It looked like one of the players was trying to take a ride on one, trying to take a piggyback ride that was on one of the Oyster Bay players. But unfortunately, in a game like this, there are no free rides. So you just have to settle with being close to them rather than go on them. New Jersey will get it back. Junior Rosell with a goal. On the other side, Preciado with the goal. Each of them being the playmaker tonight so far. Made this game look phenomenally close. Here's Sabimu again. Ball misses Holland. Now transition to offense. Here's Ruiz. Working the ball with Rosero. Now he goes over to Holland. On this side, a little tip. Thought that a little deflection might land over back to Holland. So again. Now here's the midfielder. Far side lands right back over to Ruiz. Ball fell out of bounds once again. What the refs say about this one, it's going to be off of Oyster Bay. So a goal kick coming up here for New Jersey. Well, these are threats that seeing both sides trying to work on. It just gets a little tough from time to time. That's backpedal over to Sano. He'll just get over back over to Shannon. And giving up that goal to Preciado. So again. Good kick, heads the other way. Getting it right to Rosero. Tracks it down. Now looking for somebody over the middle. They'll just go cross field. Here's Ruiz again. Sails it right over, and out of bounds it goes. They have it go off of Oyster Bay, so another New Jersey goal kick. And New Jersey starting to get a little more active on defense here. Seems like they're learning from what happened when they gave up that goal to Rosero. They've been allowing Schaefer to rest a little easy here lately. So now in the 40th minute. Things were looking Oyster Bay's way. New Jersey is keeping it neutral. And now they're trying to go farther than neutral. Garner trying to keep it in bounds. And they'll force Oyster Bay to kick it out. Garner throws in. Receives it back. Over the middle it goes. Preciado again for the shot, but nowhere near the net. Sails right into the parking lot. He misses the flags. Be a lot more chance on offense now for New Jersey. They have shifted the balance here in the semifinal round. Oyster Bay being forced to play a lot more defense. You can see New Jersey doing a lot more reads of the ball. Using their body parts, the ones they are legally allowed to use, which is basically their head, chest, and legs. Now New Jersey will backpedal it over to their own end. Back to Schaefer it goes. New Jersey looking for another transition. But she don't. But Shalimu unable to send it to the other side. Sends the other way. Flag is up, and that's offside. Malik Stewart will not get his chance. Well, sometimes it's hard to pull that off. Separation can be really a difficult thing to try and do, especially when you're faced with a potential offside. There is Talon, a lot to face. The collision has Stavimu able to send that the other way. Keeps that from being a near collision. A late whistle fought up against Oyster Bay. Now give a free kick over to New Jersey. Foul's called on Luis Altuve. And if you're wondering, I do not believe he has any relation to the actual Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros, who just won the World Series yesterday against the Philadelphia Phillies. Baseball season is over, and soccer seasons seem to be winding down here, especially in the college. Well, we got semi-pro action, UPSL, of course. New Jersey will backpedal it. Being conservative here, maybe just a few minutes away from halftime. We're in the 43rd minute. New Jersey's been working a little more chances here over these last few minutes. Now they have a chance to get over to the offensive end. Preciado loses control of that ball, sent the other way, but Rosero had to stop. Looked like he would have been called for an offside if he had attempted to try and get there. If he even had contact with the ball, but it looks like either way, Schaefer would have beat him out. Now New Jersey back with another chance. Had stopped before, so now they'll look to push it in. Bounce will fail, and Garner will work on another inbound pass. After Rosero goes, it goes across the field. Good setup right there to Luis. Loses that ball with an unfortunate break, since he could not hold on to control. Slowed down, but still in the zone. About a minute left to go before halftime. Oyster Bay seeing if they can try and find a way to regain that rhythm they had when they had more shots than New Jersey. It seemed like it was only a matter of time before New Jersey would be able to flick their lights on when they were being forced into a backhand and giving up the first goal of the game to Junior. And here they are again, going to the other side. That was laid down. Seeing if patience could be a virtue here. They force the back pedal in, now they're kicking it further, and it'll spiral, just missing the bleachers. Here's someone again. About to face two defenders, gets stripped from behind by Stewart. Looks like they're not happy about that. Gives Oyster Bay a chance. There's just a few seconds left to work with here before halftime. He's smart once again. Of course, these guys don't know when halftime is or what the clock is. No signage of it at all. Here's Ruiz. Picks it inside, trying to get it towards the middle, and it misses wide right. We have gone beyond 45 minutes here. We're in that situation. It's all the way out of bounds to a corner kick. Still extra time in this first half. Heads off a sober, but not the way he wanted it to go. Here's another kick. And over inside, Schaefer just batted it away. It looked like it was going to hit the left post. Now give Oyster Bay another opportunity for a corner kick. It looked a little close right there again. Altuve just tried. We saw it from the far side. This will be from the near side now. Centering it goes. Schaefer face serious contact. New Jersey wants a foul on that, but they won't get it. Schaefer took a hard hit going down, and that's where he still is on the turf. Do everything you can to make sure this game is well within reach for your team, especially when it's all tied up. Sometimes that can be brutal. We saw Delwin Hernandez go down with an injury just a short while ago. We saw one just before that where he went hard down to the ground, and now we're seeing Schaefer do the same thing. Good thing for New Jersey that he's back up on his feet. New Jersey fends off the 2 corner kick attempts by Oyster Bay, and they keep it tied up at 1. 2 extra minutes of the first half have gone by. Now here's a race inside, trying to get it to midfield. Oyster Bay working on a transition. Flag is not raised up, and Schaefer will bat out of the way. New Jersey didn't really seem happy about that. They thought that there should have been an offside called with the flag raised up, but it didn't get it. It looks like they may have it now, as it seems like there may be a late call. Schaefer had it out of bounds. Unfortunately for New Jersey, it won't be an inbound pass for Oyster Bay. Instead, they'll have the goal kick. Off the chest of Sobel, and a booming kick it goes. Rosero the other way, but too much separation he drew from New Jersey, and that is definitely an offside as well. That one looks a little more clear this time. Rosero's got to be careful. He may be strong, but he also got to be smart and knows what the ball is going to be and make sure that you stay close to your defender and not get called for the offside. So now here's Ruiz. Towards the middle he goes. Goes twirl inside to Holland. Tip over. He thought Rosero was going to be there, but he wasn't. And so extra time has vanished, and the first half has come to an end. Both sides picking up a goal. Junior Rosero and Petriado scoring a goal each for their team. We are all tied up at 1 after 45 minutes with a little extra time. So we are going to take a halftime break here, and we'll be back for the second half of action here in the semifinal round of the USPL Northeast American Premier League playoffs between Oyster Bay United FC and New Jersey Alliance FC here on the RBC Sports Complex in Rockville Center. This is Zach Wilson live on Coach Corner NYC. Now, with Oyster Bay, both teams have a goal apiece. Junior Rivero for his team, and Preciado with his for New Jersey. Great battle we have so far right now in the semifinal rounds of the USPL Northeast American League playoffs. And it starts like that with contact being drawn up. So we do have an update, believe it or not, from the other semifinal game. Philadelphia Union UDS defeated Queensboro FC II 3-1. They will advance to the championship round of the playoffs on Saturday, facing off against the winner of tonight's game here. And it's a split inside, trying to get over to Luis. He's got a chance from the right side. Shoots, and Schaefer has it. Big stop right there by Schaefer to keep this game tied up. Luis didn't really seem like he had a lot of options, having to force to it from the right side. He had a defender up against him. Limited his options. And now this one's taken back the other way, but Lowe will just kick it back over to Shannon. And he'll kick it the other way. Out of bounds it goes, and over the bleachers. Tied up at 1. Same way that the last match between these two teams ended back in September over at Central Islip. There's a lot of positioning, and they're going to call a whistle against New Jersey. It's drawn up right there by Altuve. He was able to sell that one well to give his team a chance to get it back. Incredibly close right there. That ball sails over Luis. That ball will sail out of bounds. On their 7 on this game. And now it's Lacrease. They go to the other side now, and they're going to call another whistle. This one's going against Oyster Bay. Looks like an offside. Calling that again on Rosero, and I don't think he's happy still. Feels like a lot of tension starting to mount on both sides. We already saw this go to a breaking point late in the last meeting between these two teams. There's that game-tying goal from New Jersey that really started to make things flare. In a playoff game like this, we'll see whether or not things start to go the same way. And now here's a different way. One of Oyster Bay players got dragged, and that's going to lead to the ball going to the other side. So here's Oyster Bay now. And he sees the boat. Goes across the field towards the middle, looking for Cario. Now backheld the other way. New Jersey still has a chance. Lacrease. They're heading right over to Shannon, and it's picked up right before there's a chance for New Jersey to try and strike. Good job right there as they were able to stop Bello from having his way. It looks like Ruiz may have gotten pushed, but they're not going to call anything there. May have happened after that ball went out of bounds. Ball will be thrown in by Akeem Morris. Here he is now. Getting it back to Cario. And there's another trip. So that'll give Oyster Bay a free kick. A little slow there to get back up. And that was Giorgini. Oyster Bay can start setting it up now. Cario looks to try and kick it the other way. Sky high now goes opposite end. Working its way over to Woods. Back into the Oyster Bay zone that ball goes. A strong boot by Altuve. That was tracked down there by Woods. Woods trying for a smart ball again. G to carry out. It's hard for Oyster Bay to transition completely back to offense. New Jersey trying to play south defense. Now they are trying to bring it in. Here's Hollins. Lost control, a little disruption, but they're going to say a foul against New Jersey. That one's going to be called against Shodinu. So a free kick from just outside the penalty box. It could be a shot opportunity. As Oyster Bay looks to retake the lead. We are now in the 51st minute of this game. Always hard. You gotta just make sure that when you're bunched up into a corner like that, you know the type of smart ball you're supposed to play. There's a kick. Oh, there's the crossbar! And now they're gonna wave this off. Ball will be thrown in. Wow, that looked awful close. Sent right to the middle. And I think we have another whistle, and this one's against Oyster Bay. That ball was sailing out of bounds. Well, it doesn't get any closer than that. I don't believe it's released. I mean, I've been trying to get a little stroke of luck right there. The Schaefer just had enough touch of the ball. Keeps this game tied up at 1. And the winner of this one playing against Philadelphia Union UDS. Another team that has Philadelphia Union on its name. That's going to be playing in a championship round. Of course, the other day we saw Philadelphia Union playing against the LA Galaxy Club in the MLS Cup. LA able to defeat Philadelphia in that game. We'll see what happens when another Philadelphia Union has a chance to play for glory in its own league. Toss in for Morris. Hey! Looks like Louise may have got the grab. Refs don't call anything, but Oyster Bay takes it the other way. And here's Cario. It's got great speed. Shooting it to Hollins. And that is collide. Pretty close right there. Ruiz loses control. Again, you know that it's going to be a bit of a danger zone when you try to force your way inside and try to get those passes down. There's going to be a lot more defenders to try and shove you off. It never gets that easy. Here's the tossing right to Morris. Morris starting to lose a little space. He nearly gets double teamed, and he draws it back.
So big ball again, man.
Backpedal it right back.
Wow.
Forcing it in the middle, keeping it in bounds, and Holland really had a chance, but they can't keep it from going over the end line. And now maybe a little more talk going on here. We're starting to get some extracurricular activity from both sides. No cards being called yet. But it's like I said, this is not unexpected tonight. We saw this tension boil when these two teams met back in September. A late goal by New Jersey Ohio really got things going between both of these teams. And now it seems like we may be starting to get that same type of action tonight. There's a playoff game, loser gets eliminated, so it's obvious that both of these teams are going to probably pretty much have hard feelings. Again, you just really need to bring your A game. You can't get too reckless. Off of Cario's head. Holland trying to track that one down. It heads right back to Stewart for New Jersey. Keeping it in the Oyster Bay side of the field. Now the wind may be starting to play a factor here, but Morris draws some separation. A little bit of a danger. Titles the ball well to Maurice. Goes off with his chin. And just couldn't keep it in bounds. Touches the white line. It'll be an inbound now for New Jersey. 55th minute of action here in Rockville Center. And the score is still tied in the semifinal round. One of the New Jersey players fell down. He sends it over to the other side. Spotting his teammates. Now here's Stewart. Got full body and all. No flag is called, but doesn't matter. Beats out that player.
Watch the line, watch the line, watch the line.
It was to stop Bell from getting an opportunity. Still leaning forward on this team for New Jersey, but he hasn't gotten anything yet tonight. Maybe a push-up right there, but Reach wants something, but he is not going to get it. And now here's another chase for the ball, and take out Stewart. Maybe starting to get a lot of non-calls here as well. And that could even lead to the tensions boiling as well. Again, sole point of this game, you just got to remain focused. Gets it right to the ground. No flag, now they call one. Offside called against Junior Rosero again. He's been a victim of that many times tonight. Just can't really seem to catch a break. He does have a goal, but he has lots of opportunities to try and extend the punishment. And that is just really getting the fans all riled up, still supporting their team, giving them a lot of chance.
That's Timo.
Off the head of Morris. I don't know if he really likes it.
If you know that, he gonna
Towards the middle it goes. Right player for Oyster Bay, but it's still inside. Outside the box for this moment. Here's a kick inside, and Shannon will just let that go wide. Come on! It's you! Coadillo is trying to make a move, trying to give his team the lead, but he didn't get what he wanted. Thank you. Now here's Sutter. Off of Holland's head, but he has speed to match. He got close right there, and then it's kicked by Schaefer. Into the trees it goes, and just over the fence. Now here's Speziato.
I keep one shoulder, man, come in
Looking
there.
for somebody in the middle.
Back shoulder.
Back inside the Stewart, but he just misses him. Now still another chase for the ball. New Jersey looking to be in business here.
Yo, bust his legs, though. I think gonna kill him. Yeah, that's classic.
Gets it back inside the box. Stewart runs out of space and ricochets it off of many Oyster Bay players. Holland retakes control, trying to send it the other way. He loses his footing, and that disrupts him. But it heads right back to Cario. Now Cario used his speed to send it the other way. Another chase for the ball, and Garner's the closest one there for New Jersey. And now both teams really ramping up their speed. That's what we've seen here for the last few minutes. Speed being a factor in how both of these teams are approaching the net. But we're still tied up at 1 as we are now in minute number 58. One of the Oyster Bay players fell down, no whistle. Now this is a one-on-one. Up in the air. And Louis Stewart is stopped. Louis Altuve with what may be the play of the game. Keeping Stewart from getting the go-ahead goal. Now this one sent the other way, was intended for Marines, heads right to Rosero. Thought about going for glory, but I think it was intended that to be for Holland, but they just weren't on target. How about that play from Luis Altuve? So a lot of fights in this. Oyster Bay's defense is really trying to step up to the task. They've given up a goal, but the fact that that's the only thing that you've given up so far here in the second half, up into the second half, that is. Doing it the right way. That may not be right. He doesn't care. We'll try this again, and that shot, they score! Shannon batted that away, but quickly, Preciado. Looks like that might have been him again. And if it was, that just didn't work. New Jersey now leads it 2-1 here in the semifinals. New Jersey's really starting to capture all momentum now. The Oyster Bay faithful still remains strong. There's still a lot of time to make up for it. Just about over a half hour to try and get an equalizer. We'll see what happens. Oyster Bay got the first goal of this game, and now they've given up back-to-back to New Jersey Alliance. See if anything changes here. Oyster Bay really needs to start working more on offense. So up to the far side, near his team's sidelines. Chase for the ball. Real hound on right there. Inside they feed it in towards the middle. And it's batted away. Good defense by New Jersey. Looks like that was close to Rivero. Once again, may have been a little contact. There's Shannon, and he just kicks that ball away. Didn't have the ability to do that last time. And now they're going to give it a yellow card here against New Jersey, and that looks like it's going to be against Abadonia. Now Garner is out there right now, and he looks like he's along the sideline, making another complaint. Yo, quédate en el partido, que te va a quedar alguna, dale. So we're getting a delay here. It looks like we're trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like one of the New Jersey players is down. That looks like it's Preciado that's down the turf right in front of the Oyster Bay sideline. One of the 2 goal scorers for New Jersey so far. He's still down. They got a hard hit dealt to him just a short while ago. Took a while for Preciado to get off the field, but he's able to do that. So it looks like action is about to resume. Clock just continues to wind down here at Rockville Center. Oyster Bay facing a 2-1 deficit after they've given up back-to-back goals. So now here we go. It's action back to go. New Jersey leading 2-1, looking to try and advance their way to these championship rounds. Oyster Bay has yet to lose a game this season. They could be in danger here as they've already given up back-to-back goals to New Jersey. They had a lot of momentum, but after New Jersey was down 1-0, they really started to get more opportunities. Of course, Shannon was able to bat that ball away the first time, but he just couldn't do it completely. He was to try and sail out of the way, hoping that one of his teammates would be there to try and slow them down. Now here's a free kick. It's inside the box still. And that shot goes all the way out of bounds. That ball gets intercepted. Here's a shot. That's a quick stop right there. That's exactly what Oyster Bay needed. Lock Reef really trying to go all out. And Cario may have gotten hit to the face right there, and there's no whistle. Cario's still down. New Jersey not slowing down. Preciado was able to get back up on his feet. All newly disrupted. Gets to Rosario. Working on a nice connection there. Forcing it in the middle. They're going to chase for the ball. It's going to be kept in play. Yes, it will. Oyster Bay can work with it. Looking to try and get an equalizer. Here's Cario. Going for it all. And it's out of bounds. Goes wide right. Tried to get a deflection too, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case. Really tried to do what he could. When you have the opportunity, you just take it. But he just went a little too far. So now goal kick here for Schaefer. His team's still leading it 2-1 here in the 66th minute. And Maya thinks to turn around. Oyster Bay really seeing New Jersey as one of the most legitimate threats all season long. And a team more. They hold the ball. They're going to call a whistle against New Jersey. Oyster Bay needs to find a way to get these shots starting. Because it's been really hard to work against New Jersey's defense that has started to step it up recently.
Let's go, Mickey, let's go!
One of the New Jersey players down the turf trying to pick the ball back up. It looks like we got a free kick here for New Jersey. Man, signaling to his others to get ready. Kick goes inside the box. Offense for both. This way over to Louise. Gets the head ball. Trying to keep sending it the other way. They'll call a handball. Handball call against Christian Villegas. Now they'll give Oyster Bay the free kick. Carry on being patient. Sends it inside to Louise. Trying to work with a little space. Trying to get a little deception. But that kicked out of the way. Pokes the Holland. Inside the middle it goes. Tripping, no whistle. Now there is. Close to the penalty box. And so it will be a free kick from just outside for Oyster Bay. This could be a grand opportunity for them here to try and tie this game. It's a 2-1 deficit here in the 69th minute. Carrion leads inside, getting it right to Rosario, and the goal! And he just misses his second wide right. Nearly got one that almost got to Pat Schaefer, but the angle was just not that true. Missed opportunity there for the leading goal scorer on his team. And he has missed a lot of opportunities to try and punch these balls in tonight. He does have one, where a lot more than he's hoping to try and pull it through. Schaefer with the goal kick. Ricochet towards the other way. Feet inside, sliding, and save, no! New Jersey rolling in New York, and they have now scored 3 unanswered to take a 3-1 lead. Akeem Morris tried to save that ball, but he just couldn't do that. However, there are many Oyster Bay players who don't really seem pleased with that, thinking that there may have been an offside. Momentum has really shifted in New Jersey's favor now, playing spoiler into Oyster Bay's nearly perfect season.
Yes, Kibo.
There goes opportunity with his head.
Urgency. Let's go.
New Jersey really has aggression to show
Mario,
here.
Mario.
They're really showing why by playing in the league longer has them being bigger than Oyster Bay. Oyster Bay has had a great season going 10-0-2, but being faced with what could be their first loss of the season and one that might end it, it's not going to be one that they'll be wanting to think about for a while. Scamper the ball, and they're going to call it. So you can really see that the wind has also been playing a factor tonight as well. And now we're starting to see some substitutions for New Jersey. I haven't really seen anything yet from either side, except for where some players have gone down. In the 72nd minute now, Oyster Bay's season is on the ropes here. It heads to the other side. You can really see how New Jersey has been really picking up all the momentum from here on out. Getting what looked like some opportunities that have been well managed. Really putting Oyster Bay into a frenzy. So corner kick coming up here for New Jersey. Now pressure on them now. They lead 3-1, looking to try and enter that championship round with Philadelphia Union UDS. Towards the middle. Out of bounds. Zero's been the only one that's been able to score tonight for Oyster Bay. Nobody else being able to get involved has been a big problem right now for Oyster Bay. Nobody else being able to step up. Zero having some opportunities, but just haven't been able to do as much damage as he did when he got the first goal of the game. Really been aching Oyster Bay here in the second half, giving up these 2 goals. Giving up the lead, allowing New Jersey to nearly come away with it for good. Goes out of bounds, and off of Sabo. New Jersey will do this corner kick again. Again, New Jersey coming in 7-3-2 on the year. They are the 4th seed and have 45 goals on the season. And now that'll sail the other way. Good corner kick defense. That Carriel trying to use enough speed. He gets beaten down by Stewart, but he gets up out of his way. Now he's altering direction. Forcing it inside. New Jersey continuing able to slow it down. Good defense on them. Facing what looked nearly Oyster Bay trying to cut off a breakaway. You can see how patience has been working well for New Jersey now. And they're really being that type of team that's giving them all the momentum. Midfield now, and Carriel dumps it in. Gives Holland a chance. Trying to fish at the other side. And more New Jersey players there, backpedaling to Schaefer. Being able to fortify has been really helpful. Oyster Bay hasn't had the same type of luck on defense as we saw from them back in the first half. But Morris getting a little creative, but he loses that creativity. And now this will give New Jersey a chance to go deep in. Oh, a little split right there, but they're going to call offside. Lee Stewart. That ball nearly threaded the needle, but the needle just couldn't be where it was. Now here's Holland. Taking towards the middle. That's out of bounds it goes. Ball collision favors New Jersey. Nice shoot over. Slows down a little. And there's Bryson Morris. New Jersey's still in control. Breaking it inside. They got a one-on-one, but Sharon takes them out. We'll go off the boat right there, and Sharon and his team needed that. Outbound will go. 77th minute now we're in. And time is winding down on Oyster Bay's season. This is not exactly what they envisioned entering the second half. Had some momentum when Junior Rosero opened this game with a goal. Ever since then, New Jersey has been the one with the momentum. Now it's right the other way. An offside will be called. Mike Mello cannot get his chances. But however, that has not stopped his team from looking like the superior team so far. Tracks it down. Back pedal by Altuve. But Bell is not making it easy. Let's pedal back the other way. Pressure nearly shown right there from Julian Lennox. Here's a nice spiraling kick. And here's a maybe opportunity right here. Rosero backs this over the carrier. They had a shot before, he missed. They'll send it into the right side for Holland. Trying to get it towards the middle, he got deflected. Back to Martha Jones, he works it with Holland. Towards the middle, missed right there for Oyster Bay. They can't cash it in. Close to what would have been a lifeline for Oyster Bay, but they still have control. Time's not on their side, though. They need to get this goal shortly. Looking for Rosero. No foul called. Holland suspended connected with his feet. Young Goliath. One of the top goal scorers. We've seen him with a few opportunities, but not as much as he would have liked.
Keep on back.
There's a little more bumping right there. Maybe getting a little more of the talk right there, too. Adriel Dos Santos. Talks in with one of the Oyster Bay players. Now in the 79th minute. Time winding down here in the semifinal round. New Jersey close to facing Philadelphia Union UDX. I imagine that's what it would have been after Oyster Bay had a great season, but it looks like they can't get anything down. They can't pull off a miracle. This is how the season is probably going to end, and not the way they wanted it to. A lot of congratulations, looking like one of the strongest teams in the conference, probably the strongest. But the only team to not play in the first round may have gotten them in the lower round. Them in the lower round. Slide down. Boy, towards the front, New Jersey players to lose their footing, but they're going to call them for that. Moore trying to plead his case, saying that his intention to fly was only to try and make contact with the ball, not the player. The ref does not see it that way. And that guy down for New Jersey is Dylan Sanchez. He's the one who had that contact in with Morse. The more time that they take here, less chance maybe for Oyster Bay to try and crawl back.
Yes.
So he's able to shake it off. They'll give a free kick for New Jersey. Instead, gets it away. And what's more, he's able to keep it from going out of bounds. Got deflected. A shot straight on it. Standing was ready. Saw that coming a mile away. Gets another much needed save. So now Oyster Bay will look for transition. Their season winding down here. They're hanging on by a thread. Here's Carriel breaking it in. Rosero now has it. Oh, he takes a tumble. No doubt that's a whistle. Foul is clear as day. Stays with Oyster Bay now. Morris walking to inbound. A little bit more of action. Carriel draws the foul. Able to do that quickly. About 10 minutes left to go here. Oyster Bay running out of chances. Start hurrying it up. Carriel waits, takes a shot, spirals, and Schaefer backs it away. Good defense from him. He's been working a nice second half so far. Ever since giving up the goal, he's been working with strong will. Defense is inside. A lot more contact. What are they going to say on this? It sailed out of play. They're going to say it was last touched by New Jersey, so it'll be an inbound pass. Look at the contact inside the penalty box. We are far from PKs today, we see. Morris falls down, and they're going to call a foul for that. Oyster Bay pedaling it back, trying to rework it on offense. One of the New Jersey players was trying to swoop in and get it out of his reach. Morris with a nice boot, sailing right over to Altuve. Altuve pedals it back to Ruiz. He's over a one-timer, forced it inside, got disrupted. Now lands back to Carriel. They work it inside. New Jersey wants offside, they're going to get it. Calling the type of shit that's not allowed in that situation. And that's a bad break for Oyster Bay. Just when they were trying to keep up the pressure against New Jersey's defense. It allows New Jersey to take a bit of a breather right there. Stop themselves from being against that type of pressure for just a short while. For the 84th minute now, New Jersey is closing in on trying to work their way to the championship round. Ball slams right to Dos Santos. He falls down and there's some incidental contact and lands right to Carriel. Keeping it along the right line, barely stays in bounds. Now cross field to Ruiz. Here he goes with his feet. Working a little patience, see if he can set things up. Oyster Bay needs a goal like now. Little patience right there. Oh, what a deflection that turned out to be. And eventually it slows it down enough for Schaefer to get his hands on it. Looks like one of the New Jersey players took a hard hit to the face. That's going to have the training staff come back out once again. That player is still down for New Jersey. It seems to be even wearing out the clock too. Not a good thing as well for Oyster Bay. Like that player is able to get right back up on his feet. Jeffrey Baranikia. He was the one that took that hard hit to the ball. Hard hit to the face, that is. Looked like a bit of a double doinker. It seems to be taking a bit of a breather right there. It may very well check out. He'll check out from the back of the net. Working his way back over towards the sideline. It's going to be a bit of a long walk. Probably him just trying to walk it off. So another substitution that will be for New Jersey. They continue to hold on to this 3-1 lead as we are now in the 87th minute. Closing in on a championship game berth. Ball lands right over to Shen. Nobody there for New Jersey to show threat. Like Bell was close. Still not that much action we've seen from him today, but his team has really been giving him a look at how they've been able to work well. Graciado, responsible for one of the goals. And it's right up in the air. It's a quick inbound right over to Holland. Oyster Bay trying to set this up quickly. Here's a send over. Goes inside the penalty box and out of the way. That's head ball by one of the New Jersey players. It gets called for the offside. He saw that for himself that he had a chance to go right then onto the ball, but from where he was and where the angle was, he knew that he couldn't get there. He wouldn't have the chance at all. Time for him to the middle of the carry. Gets inside to Rosero. Left side, Ruiz. Off his chest. Shot and lands right over the Schaefer. Been a fortress for him here in the second half. Steel wall. But neither Rosero or any other Oyster Bay player has been able to thread their way past. Ever since giving up that first goal of the game to Rosero in the first half, momentum really has changed. And now here's a chase. Bello beats out Shannon. And there he is. The leading scorer for New Jersey pushed Oyster Bay's season down to best. His 14th goal on the year, and New Jersey has a 4-1 lead here in the 89th minute. Pulling a matter of time before we would see that both top goal scorers for their team will be able to get at least one tonight. In a high-stakes game like this, but at this point, the fact that it's high stakes seems to be a moot point at this rate. Now that New Jersey has pretty much finished. Looks like they're going to be advancing to the championship round of the USPL Premier League playoffs. Seems like they got a date on Saturday with Philadelphia Union. Going to make for one heck of a battle at that point. Should be a fun one in store on Coach's Corner, most likely. Again, it was a 3-1 win today for Philadelphia Union UDFs. In the quarterfinal round, they faced off against their arch rival from their own state in Philadelphia, Lone Star FC. And they were able to shut them out then back on the third, 5-0. For New Jersey Alliance FC, they were coming off of a 3-1 win against the first New York team that they faced during the playoffs. This is their second New York team, and they continue to prove superiority over their neighbor. And that ball sailed towards the other side, and now sail out of bounds. Shantin saw that one coming, and he decides to play the safe card. It'll be a corner kick for Oyster Bay, but their time is pretty much almost up. We've gone beyond 90 minutes and now some extra time here for Oyster Bay. They have appeared to run out of time, while for New Jersey, their time has only just begun. As part of the national playoffs, that type of point where they make the round of 32 will face off against their American counterpart. Not only is this will be for the Premier American Division title, but to keep themselves alive in the national part of the playoffs. Things are just really going to stay rampant here from here on out. This New Jersey team has a lot of grit to show. Offense is something, and so is defense. Ball heads right over to Bella. Already had the goal tonight. For that American Premier League, that championship round is going to take place next Saturday, and the winner of that one is going to take on either the winner of the New England or DMV North League the day afterwards on November 13th. It will be part of the round of 16 as part of the national playoffs. It goes from there right to the quarterfinals, which will take place at the beginning of next month. It will be on December 3rd or 4th. It will be against either the Midwest Central team or a team from the Midwest East. And once that goes down, the winner of that quarterfinal round is going to make it to the national finals of the UPSL. And those two rounds will be taking place from February 3rd to February 5th. The winner of that quarterfinal matchup eventually at that point is going to have a 2-month rest. They're going to have a lot of time to prepare for that one, trying to show why they could be the superior team in the nation. It seems like for New Jersey, their work has just begun. They got a date with Philadelphia Union on Saturday at this point. We saw Philadelphia Union, their bigger brother in some way, make it to the MLS Cup against Los Angeles Galaxy, where LA was able to win the whole thing just back yesterday. We'll see if another Philadelphia Union team has the ability to go far. Just like they did in the semifinal round, they took down New York. After New York was shining, Philadelphia Union smirked. New Jersey pretty much doing the same thing the Philadelphia Union did. They were faced with a 1-0 deficit, but we hit unanswered goals. So maybe a chance for Oyster Bay to shoot, but Schaefer once again equal to the task. And again, his ability to play well in the second half has given New Jersey all the momentum, and they are on their way. But the handball is going to be called. I think the yellow card is going to be issued along with it. Over 3 minutes to come by in extra time here. Time is pretty much almost up. Oyster Bay in just the second season of existence, during the regular season going 10-0-2, already met with New Jersey Alliance over in Central Islip in September, drew a tie against them, could not defeat them the same way they had a chance when they were up 1-0 tonight. New Jersey really being that thorn on Oyster Bay's side in these first 2 seasons. And once a new season comes for Oyster Bay, looking to see whether or not they can try and reload. There'll be a lot of questions for this squad, but they can't take away the fact that this season for them has been one, and their second season has looked like one to never forget. Well, of course, in a game like this, if they do want to forget, but they had a big chance, Junior Rosero starting things off, but they couldn't finish it off. They got a lot of opportunities, but missed some shots. There are never easy opportunities like this in soccer. Now Ruiz tracks it down. See if he can punch in one more goal at the very least. Getting a good angle. Trying to get to Rosero, but he is pounded at. In the second half, it's really been a step up for this New Jersey defense. They have kept Rosero and every other Oyster Bay striker at bay. Set right near the net. Schaefer had no problem using his chest.
Damn.
It looks like New Jersey is about to pick up their 8th win of the season, while for Oyster Bay, they're going to lose for the first time this year. What a tough time for it to happen. They did make a statement on the year showing, even though it's just their second season of existence, they've still already shown that they are just as elite as every other team in their conference. Dariel now allows it the other way. Morris has another angle. Towards near side. He's in through 2 defenders. Now break inside. There's a shot. And Schaefer once again gets his hands on it. I mean, really. He has been everywhere, has been playing his role well, equal to the task in every way possible. This is how you immediately rebound from giving up a game-opening goal. Knowing what you did, just realizing that you gotta figure out a better strategy. Not sure what happened after Junior Rosero got that goal against Schaefer. But Schaefer has been on fire in the second half. Pretty much been that way ever since he gave up the Rosero goal. Like one of the Oyster Bay players drew a foul. 6 minutes beyond extra time. Here's a nice kick to the other side. Ruiz really drew some contact. That was all indication of targeting the ball. That's towards the middle it goes. And lands right over to Schaefer from Apodonia. And the final whistle comes into play. The semifinal round of the USPL playoffs has concluded. The Northeast American Division and the New Jersey Alliance Football Club are advancing to the championship round of their conference playoffs as they wallop over Oyster Bay 4-1. After giving up the first goal of the game, they go on a splurge to get the last 4. And they've got a date with Philadelphia Union UDS. That'll do it from us here from the RVV Sports Complex. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. November 12th, save the date. Championship round coming up between Philadelphia Union UDS and New Jersey Alliance Football Club. For our entire production crew, this is for Steven Sanchez. This is Zach Wilson saying so long here on Coach's Corner NYC, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.